Hello and welcome to another Andijack Reacts video. You can see this have changed a little bit, but hopefully the quality is either the same or slightly better. So, Nintendo had an Indie World Showcase event earlier today, well, technically yesterday by the time you're watching this. It's about 20 minutes long. I haven't seen anything about this yet, so let's just dive right into it and see what Big N has up their sleeves in terms of indies. Do you want to quickly say that DC has this fandom but we're going to get the next game from Rocksteady Saturday about 4:30 Eastern time. I'll do this thing for that. So that's all you got for Supergiant. This should be live, I assume.
Again. Got you that time.
Okay, not really my thing, but
on behalf of our small team at Supergiant Games, I am really excited to announce our roguelike dungeon crawler Hades is coming to Nintendo Switch. You play as the immortal prince of the underworld trying to escape hell, and each time you die, it's like coming home. You advance the story, get stronger, and gear up for your next escape attempt. It's a game you can sink dozens of hours into, and if you've already done so on PC, you'll be able to transfer your progress to the Nintendo Switch version with cross-saves. So if you like the fast-paced action, rich atmosphere, and character-driven storytelling of our past titles like Bastion and Transistor, we think you'll find something to love in Hades.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Indie World. I look forward at some games making their way to Nintendo Switch. I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
And that was a look into the Greek mythology-inspired dungeon crawler, Hades, from Supergiant Games.
This is a lot more
than the
trailer they just showed us.
Wield truly legendary weapons and fight your way through the underworld as you attempt to escape the god of the dead.
Unleash the fury of Olympus when Hades makes its system debut on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Okay, very solid.
Wow, Ariko, are we back in the 90s? It's so radical.
No,
with all of its groovy GIFs, animated mouse pointers, and amazingly useful toolbars, Hypnospace Outlaw is a portal back to the early days of the internet.
Definitely not
you mean GIF, right? Scour the weirdest corners of the net, dodge computer viruses, and hunt down hackers and other virtual villains as you seek to crack cases on the digital streets of Hypnospace.
You won't have to wait long to start cruising through cyberspace. Hypnospace Outlaw launches August 27th on Nintendo Switch.
Not bad.
You can pre-purchase the game or download a demo of it from Nintendo eShop later today.
I don't have to play, but it's definitely something cool to check out.
Flowing through the seas of time, memories that were left behind. Bring us closer to
I don't know why this reminds me of the Pokemon Cascade game. Obviously, I know this isn't that, but it's kind of what I'm getting.
Take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to a place, a world unseen.
But almost gonna get Final Fantasy the vibe.
It's okay, we'll be.
I completely saw the trailer that Square pulled for this for Final Fantasy. Spiritfarer. Now, this is the game I'm interested in.
In this cozy management game, make some lasting memories before you have to say a final farewell to those not long for this world.
As a Spiritfarer, Stella, help the spirits of the dead make their way into the afterlife by transporting them across the seas on your handcrafted ferry.
Befriend passengers, customize your boat, explore an imaginative world, or just go wherever the wind takes you. While you may be transporting your spirit friends to the afterlife, it doesn't mean you can't have a little fun along the way.
You'll be able to set sail very soon, as Spiritfarer makes its maiden voyage on Nintendo Switch later today.
Nice. It's definitely something we want to check out. You know why I always get so fidgety doing these?
Hi, I'm Picogram, the developer for Garden Story. One of my goals for Garden Story is to inspire community stewardship and showcase the importance of coming together to help one another when times get tough. I hope players enjoy the world that I've created and perhaps learn to call it a home away from home.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Rose City Games. We're proud to be working with Picogram to bring this game to life and super excited to announce Garden Story will be coming to Nintendo Switch, which means you'll be able to hang with fruity friends both at home and on the go.
The time is right, and there's a community to save in the wholesome action-adventure game Garden Story.
While newly appointed Guardian Concord may only be a grape fresh off the vine, it's up to them to help rebuild their community and stave off the dangerous rot.
Cultivate friendships, gather precious resources, and restore buildings to help unite the grove, so everyone can enjoy the fruits of their labor together.
Garden Story will bloom on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
You've crash-landed on an alien world, and the only way to go is down.
Standing or kneeling.
Surrounded by water on all sides,
we can do this.
Dive into the depths of Subnautica's vast oceans to collect resources,
just a second.
Craft underwater structures, and uncover just what happens to this watery world.
If you really want to delve deep, build your own submarine and discover the exotic flora and fauna that call this planet home. Just watch out for some of the more aggressive animals that may not take kindly to your expeditions.
And for explorers seeking a frozen adventure, the sequel, Subnautica Below Zero, will have divers trying to survive the frigid temperatures of Planet 4546b. Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero will both launch on Nintendo Switch next year.
This animation style really is something, Ariko.
As young game designer to be,
very
Takeshi,
cool looking.
Your goal is to entertain your little brother Hiroshi with the latest chapter of your game.
The iPad RPG. Wow.
Choose the monsters that Hiroshi faces on his quest and craft cool challenges, but don't make things too difficult. You'll need to strike a delicate balance to make your game a truly unforgettable adventure.
Discover this heartwarming tale of brotherly bonding when Takeshi and Hiroshi launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Ooh. Oh, dude. That's two games you've seen now coming out today. Well, they're already out by the time we've seen this. Very good for Nintendo to do that. At least in my eyes. Just to have something really seize the hype of the moment and have you ready to play immediately. G.
Hi, I'm Shruti Ghosh, one of the co-founders and art directors at Nodding Heads Games. I'm here to talk to you about our very first title, Raji, an Ancient Epic. Raji is an action-adventure game set in ancient India that dives deep into the rich tapestry of Indian culture, taking inspiration from Hindu and Balinese mythology. All of us here at the studio have grown up hearing such wonderful Hindu tales of epic proportions, surrounded by architectural marvels
This
and
is
the
the
vast
first
diversity
game
India
that's
has to
been
offer.
reviewed from India.
We hope you'll enjoy playing Raji
At least that
as
I've
much as we have
seen from,
loved and
from one of
enjoyed
these
making it.
presentations today, at least.
Defend the world against the forces of the mighty demon lord in Raji, an Ancient Epic.
In this intense action-adventure, mastering divine weapons such as the fearsome Sharanga bow and the three-pronged Trishula is vital to your survival.
With a striking art based on ancient Pahari paintings and the medieval architecture of Rajasthan, this is an adventure unlike any you've seen before.
Polish your weapons and get ready to battle when Raji, an Ancient Epic, releases later today as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
From decorating the rooms to attracting new customers to managing your guests, there's barely a dull moment in quaint management adventure, Bear and Breakfast.
As fresh-faced innkeeper Hank, it's your job to turn this dilapidated shack into a thriving B&B.
Customize each room to your heart's content, increase your establishment's reputation, and watch as customers flood in to stay at your little slice of paradise. Did we mention Hank's a bear?
Just be careful about what dwells deep within the forest as your business expands. You never know what secrets are hiding out there in the wilderness.
Be among the first to book your reservation when Bear and Breakfast launches on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive next year.
Lace up your walking boots, Ariko. We're going on a hike.
Explore the peaceful mountain landscapes of Hawk Peak Provincial Park in a short hike. A game all about going at your own pace.
I felt really,
whether you stick to the marked trails or go wandering through the backcountry, there's plenty to discover as you take in the world around you.
Chill open world game would be really fun.
You can even find some treasure hidden off the beaten path.
Make sure to say hi to the other hikers making their way around the park too. They're bound to lend you a helping hand. You can even go for a jaunt on the water, should the mood strike you.
You'll be able to hit the trail very soon, as a short hike launches later today on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive.
I'm surprised that Nintendo's doing this so many games today. That maybe this is like so boring to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
Bonjour. My name is Nikolai Toshinsky. I am delighted to present to you Card Shark, the new game from Nerial, the team that brought you reigns, kings, and queens. On Card Shark, I have two roles. I am both the artist and the card sheet. As a wild card of its genre, our game will teach you real card tricks and manipulations. We are thrilled to bring Card Shark to the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, okay, I don't know if it's the right type of thing. I don't want to
fleece and cheat your way to the top of 18th century French society in Card Shark. A new adventure that's all about playing your cards
really my
As you move from the parlor to the king's table, Build up your array of card
So I'm
tricks
sure
and
there's
use
an
your
artist
ill-gotten
for it
gains to buy your
somewhere.
way into some truly high-stakes
And it
games.
does look interesting visually.
Just make sure you don't get caught. Your fellow gamesters do not take kindly to cheaters.
Card Shark will make its opening gambit on Nintendo Switch next year.
Next year. I don't know why I thought it was today, but okay. About 9 minutes left in the direct.
Fame, glory, and gear await in the land of Novestria, and it's up to you and fellow heroes of the frontier to go and find them.
Set a century after the events of the previous game,
I'm apologize you can
Torchlight
hear
3
a fan in the
tasks
background.
you
This
with
is just
delving into
really
the foul dungeons
hot
of
in here.
Alburn to take on powerful foes and collect more precious treasure.
For those who wish to flaunt their glittering hoard, you can build your own forts, where you can upgrade and show off your gear to the world.
And animal lovers will be happy to know that pets make their return, complete with their own skill sets to assist you on your journey for even shinier plunder.
That's nice.
Your
To see
legend
pets
awaits
back in
when
such a big
Torchlight
way.
3 comes to Nintendo Switch this fall. And when it does, adventurers on Nintendo Switch will get this exclusive red fairy pet.
I don't know about you, Tyler, but I feel like
See, it's
I'm
feeling like
in an
Mingo's edge right
optical
here.
illusion.
Manifold Garden draws inspiration from physics-defying artworks to create some truly mind-bending puzzles where gravity is yours to manipulate.
Okay.
You'll need to change your perspective if you hope to navigate through these infinitely repeating structures. Don't worry about falling infinitely, though. Gravity will bring you right back where you started, should you take a wrong turn.
Wrap your head around these perspective-twisting puzzles soon.
As Manifold Garden releases later today on Nintendo
Nice.
Switch.
That's the 4th game out today. I would say, guys, the games at least the ones that aren't on side, they do look fun. They do look interesting to play. I realize the reboots. I'm sure there's somebody else.
Hi, my name is Kent. I'm the director of Evergate.
Game
And
is
I'm
called
Cynthia,
Evergate.
and I'm the lead artist on Evergate. Evergate has been a passion project for the last 4 years. It is a dreamlike 2D puzzle platformer set in the afterlife, where you must guide a childlike spirit named Key on a journey through life, death, space, and time.
With Evergate, we wanted to introduce a
Oh, this
fresh,
is
new mechanic,
powerful sort
the
of
Soul Flame, that gives players
thing
an
that should be taken
extraordinary
this more
flexibility
seriously.
in how they
The
navigate
pandemic.
the afterlife, while also giving an experience with heartfelt emotion that we hope will touch players with its innocence and humanity.
Thank you to everyone who has supported us in making this dream a reality. We are extremely excited to
Feel
be
like
bringing
we're
Evergate
close
to the
to wrapping
Nintendo
up
Switch.
here. Probably 1-2 more announcements.
Help Key traverse the afterlife in Evergate, a haunting yet beautiful adventure from Stone Lantern Games.
As you journey through this ethereal world, use Key's powerful soul flame to slow down time and unleash the unexpected powers hidden within the mysterious crystals that dot the landscape.
With clever use of the Soul Flame, unlock the power of multiple crystals to solve challenging puzzles.
Experience this touching story about two kindred spirits when Evergate launches later today on Nintendo Switch. It's almost time for us to wrap this up. But before we go, here's a quick glimpse at even more indie games that our partners from around the world are currently hard at work on. Let's check them out.
So it's probably gonna be like a sizzler sort of thing. Yeah, Haven was nice. We saw it at I believe at some Game Fest.
Of course.
We get them very much before the playing.
Dear God, your eyes are blue.
Rather than that, I feel like we've seen it before. At least, I don't know if we'd watched it before. The rebrand. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what we're talking about. Like, we're talking about Game Fest and the Shaft. Well, the taste. I don't know. It's tired. I'm tired. It's 1 in the morning. Can you blame me? No. This looks really interesting here. It's Ghana's 2.
And that's our show.
All right.
Thank you so much to all of them. Was that you, Tyler?
One more thing.
They're loose.
Roll the trailer. Roll the trailer.
Oh my. Whoa. Untitled Goose Game. Okay. Let's see what this is before we call it a stream. Oh, dude was right. No, we really had to honk it. It was going to be an Untitled Goose Game. Nice. You put an update and a physical copy. Very solid. See from.
Is it over?
One of the darling indies of last year for sure.
As always, it was a pleasure.
By the way, we're hosting an indie sale over on Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch right now, including discounts on some of the games we showed in this presentation. Make sure to check it out later today.
I will have to do that.
On behalf of everyone at Nintendo, a big thank you to all of our amazing partners and developers who are hard at work bringing their labors of love to Nintendo Switch.
And of course, thanks to all of you out there for tuning in. Until next time, happy gaming.
I definitely have to echo that too. Thank you so much for watching. I think it's another solid showing. These indie showcases are really. These are pretty solid shows from Nintendo. At least they show us a good look at something different. I think like if they show us one game that's like gets someone interested in, that's a win for the Judge Fighters having this showcase, especially for the developers that otherwise wouldn't get the sort of attention that they arguably deserve. So yeah, I'm not mad at we didn't get anything major. I would say Spirit Fair is the winning year stuff for me. Overall, I don't think it's a single game I don't like. It's just more of games that aren't necessary for me as a gamer. Anyway, that is it for the Indie World Showcase. DC Fandom is Saturday. There's going to be a Rocksteady game stream probably around 4:30 Eastern Time. I'll be live for that. But Until then, so long from a very, very hot studio here in Atlanta, and bye for now. Au revoir.